sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it drips and falls over stones on its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
I think we should be pleased with their efforts. Out of 26 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Girard.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt in my mind about Girard. The religious life is no place for the pious.
The pretentiously pious, Sister Berta. There's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there could be any doubt in Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Berta.
Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the novices and the mistress of the postulants do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say.
She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee, her dress has got to tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple she has curlers in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real.
she's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel
Maria's not an asset to the abbey.
I'd like to say a word in her behalf. And say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria?
A flibberty gibbet,
A will-o'-the-wisp,
a clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am. Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather. She's a darling, she's a demon, she's a lamb.
she'll pester any pest and drive a hornet from its nest.
She could throw a whirling dervish at a whirl. She is
gentle, she is wise.
She's a riddle, she's a charm.
She's a heaven, she's an angel. She's so pure. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? What liberty do it? A will-o-wisp cloud. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep away upon the sun? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
May I guess?
I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I'm grateful to you all. Maria, I'd like to talk to you.
Yes, Reverend Mother, about last night. I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. And after you'd been so kind and given me permission to leave.
Maria, it wasn't about your being late.
Oh, but if I must have awakened half the Abbey before Sister Margaretta heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, very few of us were asleep last night. We were afraid that you were to be lost on that mountain and to be lost at night.
Oh, Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there's a rule about singing.
Oh, but that's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta is always reminding me, but too late, after I've already started singing.
Maria, the other day when you were singing in the garden, I walked past and saw you through the window.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind too. I wish you hadn't stopped singing. I used to sing that song when I was a child, but I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when
it's that kind of song.
And singing always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I too was raised on that mountain. I used to sing that song when I was a child. Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, Mother, but I pray and I try.
Maria, the dress you wore when you came to us, is that still in the robing room?
No, Mother, I'm sure that's been given to the poor. Sister Margaretta said that when we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given. Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave
Oh,
us.
leave here! Oh, no, Mother, please, no!
For only a while,
Oh,
Maria.
no, Mother, please don't send me away. This is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it?
Oh, no, Mother, please. I know what you expect, and I'll do it. I promise.
Maria,
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
there's a family of 7 children. You're very good with them. They're in need of a governess until September.
Until September.
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He has medals for his bravery in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy? Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Oh, Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
What will this day be like? I wonder. What will my future be? I wonder. It could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I have always longed for adventure, to do the things I've never dared. Now here I'm facing adventure, then why am I so scared? A captain with 7 children, what's so fearsome about that? Oh, I must stop these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must dream of the things I am seeking. I am seeking the courage I lack. The courage to serve them with reliance. Face my mistakes without defiance. Show them I'm worthy, and while I show them, I'll show me. So let them bring on all their problems. I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test, but I'll make them see I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm but kind, and all those children, heaven bless them, they will look up to me and mind me. With each step I am more certain everything will turn out fine. I have confidence the world can all be mine. They'll have to agree I have confidence in me. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Besides which you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumbers. When you wake up, it's healthy. All I trust, I lead my heart to. All I trust becomes my own. I have confidence in confidence alone. Oh, help. I have confidence in confidence alone. Besides which you see, I have
Yes, sir?
I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing tricks again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Non-Burke Abbey with orders to stay until September.
Well, I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call wasn't for me.
No, sir, it was for Franz. But while you were away, there was a call from Vienna, a Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two, Herr Detweiler
Herr Detweiler.
and Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? Well, that gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
With that scatterbrain boy delivering telegrams.
That's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He never whistled for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of a ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosuns always whistled for us.
Well, I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
That's too bad. You could have made a fortune. You'll wait here.
I am Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein?
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as for your duties here, would you mind stepping over there? Before you meet the children, you will put on another dress.
But I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
Well, it belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself another dress, but I just wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You will see how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning is spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You are to see that they conduct themselves with orderliness and decorum at all times. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so you may call them when you want them.
Liesel.
Friedrich!
Louisa, Kurt, Brigida, Marta, Gretel.
Well, I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They've been taught only to come when they hear their sound. Now this is what you will hear when I want you.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry, but I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir?
This is my orderly, my butler, the new governess, Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir?
This is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper, Fräulein Maria. Please be sure her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, I will now leave you with the children. You're in command.
Pardon me, sir, but I don't know how to address you.
you will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't need it, Captain. Well, now that it's just us, why don't you tell me your names again and how old you are? Now you're?
I'm Liesel, I'm 16, and I don't need a governess.
Well, I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich, I'm 14, I'm impossible.
Who told you that?
Fraulein Josephine, 4 governesses ago.
I'm Brigida.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigida. She's Louisa, and she's 13 years old. And you're smart. Anna and I think your dress is the ugliest one I've ever saw.
Brigida, you mustn't say that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. I'm incorrigible.
Oh, congratulations.
What's incorrigible?
I think it means that you want to be treated like a boy.
I'm Marta, and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Well, pink's my favorite color, too. Yes, and you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you children something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you know nothing about being a governess?
Nothing.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
Louisa, don't say that. I like her.
What's in here?
Oh, my guitar.
Well, what did you bring this for?
Oh, for when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Well, of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Oh, well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Here, I'll make it easier for you. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Oh, oh, oh.
Do.
A deer, a female deer.
Re.
A drop of golden sun.
Mi.
A name I call myself.
Fa.
A long, long way to run. So,
A needle pulling thread.
la,
A note to follow. So.
tea,
A drink with jam and bread.
that will bring us back to do.
A deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run.
So, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
So do. So is that what you call a song?
No, do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on. Only the tools we use to build a song. And once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
Well, by mixing them up, like this. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you do it.
So do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now we can put it all together. So, do, la, fa, mi, do,
like this.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
You said one word for every note.
Yes, Brigitte, I did.
But when you sing anything, you're using up 3 notes on only one word.
Yes, that's right. Well, sometimes we do that. All right, all together and...
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Though a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far along the ways to run. So a needle pulling thread, love known to follow song. Tea I drink with jam and bread,
That will bring us back to dawn.
do, re, mi, fa, sol,
La,
ti,
Do, do,
la,
so, fa, mi, re, do, mi, so, re, fa,
la,
ti, do, mi, so, re, fa,
la,
ti, do, mi, so, re, fa, ti, do, mi, so, re, fa, do, ti, Joe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far along the way to run.
So a needle pulling thread.
A needle pulling thread.
A note to follow song.
I know to follow
Tea, a drink with jam and bread.
Jam and bread.
That will bring us back to dawn.
that will bring us back to
Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do.
down.
Good night, Rolf.
Liesel!
Yes?
You don't have to say goodnight this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
Oh no, I'm not really.
Yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 nights ago that you'd be here delivering a telegram for Franz?
Every year on this date, he gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
You can't be sure you're going to have a telegram.
I could come here by mistake with a telegram from Colonel Snyder. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the Gauleiter, but no one's supposed to know he's here. Please don't tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to, well, let's just hope your father doesn't get in any trouble.
Don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
Oh, I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
Liesel, how old are you?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that man will want to write on.
To write on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17 fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and roues and cads will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandies, what do I know of those? Totally unprepared am I to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. You are 17, going on 18. I'll depend on you.
Fraulein Maria, the captain is going to Vienna tomorrow. I have this material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. And I do hope the captain will like it because I want to ask him for some more material.
More?
Not for me, for the children. For play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play.
But they're children. They have to climb trees, roll on the grass. Think of all the rocks and caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There will be new windows for the curtains. New curtains for the window.
Oh, but new curtains, but these are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
Of course he has to come home every time he hires a new governess.
Sometimes I think the children get rid of their governesses just so they can see their father.
Well, he must want to see them too.
Ever since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music?
And he used to love music. There were wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing, and he would play the violin or guitar. But now he's shut all that out of his life.
Oh, so that's why he is the way he is. But to not have music? That's wrong for him and wrong for the children, too.
It will work out. The captain may marry before the summer is over.
Oh, well, that would change everything. They'd have a mother again.
You'd better close your window. It's going to rain.
Dear God, I know now that you have sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so that she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain, God bless Liesel and Friedrich, Louisa, Marta, Brigitta, Gretel, and I forgot the other boy. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless Reverend Mother and Sister Margareta and everybody at Nonberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to tell me what she's been up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
Help me to be understanding, so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, amen.
I was out taking a walk, and they closed the doors earlier than usual. So when I saw your window was open,
Liesel, did you climb this trellis to get up here?
That's how we always got up here, to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand.
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we wash that dress out tonight, nobody would notice it tomorrow. You could put this on. Take your dress and put it to soak in the bathtub and come and sit on the edge of my bed and we'll have a talk.
I told you today that I don't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, Gretel, are you afraid? Well, you just stay right here with me. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared.
Oh.
Wait for me!
Oh, come up, all of you up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
Oh, no. Friedrich, you guys aren't afraid of a thunderstorm, are you?
No, we just wanted to make sure you were.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
No, it was Kurt's.
Oh, that's it, Kurt. That's the one I forgot. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish you didn't answer so loud.
Well, maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder.
Ready, set, go.
High on the hill was the lonely goatherd, lay-o-lay-o-lay-o. Loud was the voice of the lonely goatherd, lay-o-lay-o-lay. Folks in a town that was quite remote heard, lay-o-lay-o-lay-o. Love seeing clear from the goatherd's swan heard, lay-o-lay-o-lay. Oh, lady-o-lay-o, oh, lady-o-lay, oh, lady-o-lay-o, lady-o-lay-o-lay.
It's on the bridge of the castle murder, lay-o-lay-o-lay.
And on the run, the curtain tower, lay-o-lay-o-lay. Man in the midst of the top, look out her, lay-o-lay-o-lay.
Men drinking beer with
Soon her mouth with a gleaming gold herd lay, yodelay, what to do if a girl ain't gold herd lay, yodelay, happy lady, oh lady, oh lady, oh, soon the duet will become a trio, lady, oh lady, oh lady, oh lady.
Franz, did you tell Herr Detweiler we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. Herr Detweiler is still on the telephone.
Frau Schrader?
No, thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz.
Not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes, they're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. Can you see that green stretch of woods over there? When the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village, that's a town.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
Well, you're quite an experience for me too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man, and occasionally I catch a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
Well, I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You know, you're a little like those mountains, Georg. Well, except for the fact that you keep moving. Well,
I moved because I've been searching for a reason to come back here to stay.
Georg, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Salzburg Festival, but... So you like it here?
Oh, yes. Well, we have to spend some time in Vienna. I still have Henrik's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You? President of a corporation?
Well, after all, I did manage Henrik's affairs years before he died.
I just can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course. I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Herr Detweiler would like his coffee.
While he's telephoning.
He just finished.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Salzburg Festival? The finest choral group in all of Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
That's something I'd love to hear, Max.
So would I. All I got up to now is Basso, who isn't even profundo.
Oh, don't even worry, Max. You always come up with a great festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, and London.
On Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Oh, of course I like you. Why wouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max.
I like rich people. I like the way they live. And I like the way I live when I'm with them. Oh, speaking as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey, Nonnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I'll have to visit the little towns around here and listen to the choirs and the segabonds.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, of course. It was in the town around this size, Watzmann, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, became very famous, toured all over the world.
Oh, yes. Whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Oh, who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
Well, I'd like to meet him. In fact, I'd like to meet all your friends. Why don't you throw a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
Well, it's not a good time to make any enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
Oh, well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight because they haven't even met me yet.
Forgive me, I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Of course. Well, he hasn't admitted to it yet. But there seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is.
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes, he's rich and you're rich.
Nice.
In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. In Garrett's rooms away upstairs, the lovers starve and snuggle. Their famous form is misfortune which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich you very seldom hear of.
Oh, little shack, does he share with me? We do not flee from a mortgagee. Never a care in the world have we.
How can love survive?
He's fond of bonds and he owns a lot. I have a plane and a diesel yacht.
Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive?
No rights for us in the top of a bus, in the face of a freezing breezes.
You reach your goals in your comfy old Rolls or in one of your Mercedes.
Far, very far off the beam are we, quaint and bizarre as a team are we. 2 millionaires with a dream are we, but we'll keep romance alive. 2 millionaires with a dream are we, we'll make our love survive. No little cold water men have we, warmed by the glow of insolvency.
Up to your necks in security. How can love survive?
How can I show what I feel for him? I cannot go out and steal for him. I cannot die like Camille for him. How can love survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasures. When you are poor, it is toujours l'amour. For l'amour, all the poor have leisure.
Caught in our gold plated chains are we, lost in a wealthy domain are we, trapped by our capital gains are we, but we'll keep romance alive.
Trapped by your capital gains are you. You'll make
Our
your
love survive.
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I didn't see. I didn't know. Hi!
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I'm Herr Detweiler.
You have delivered your telegram, now get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
And I'm an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
Herr Detweiler, there's a call for you. It's
Oh,
from...
I'll take it inside.
Joe, a dear, a female dear, Ray, a drop of gold inside me. Oh, Captain, you're home! Mother!
Straight line! Get cleaned up and get back into your uniforms. At once! Fraulein, where did they get these abominations? Out of a nightmare!
No, out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There's plenty of wear left in them.
Just a moment. Do you mean to tell me the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes. They become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Oh, but of course you're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof. Friedrich needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
And Brigitte can tell you about him. And she can tell you a lot more if you just got to know her, because she notices things. And she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you ignore him. You brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa wants to have a good time. You've just got to let her have a good time. And Marta, I don't know about yet, but someone has to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, Captain, please, love Gretel. Love all of them. They need you.
Stop! Stop it! You will pack their things and return to the Abbey as soon as possible.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
As soon as you're gone, they'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing?
One of them to sing for Frau Schrader when they met her. Georg, you must hear.
With the sound of music, my heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like the chimes that fly from a church on a breeze.
I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Georg, why didn't you tell me how enchanting your children are?
Children, I would like you to show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Oh, yes, show me the gardens. Show me everything. I want to see it all, with all of you. I don't know any of your names yet, but that doesn't matter. I probably won't get them straight for a long time anyway.
I'm Marta. No, I'm Marta. She's Louisa.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. They want so much to, and after I've gone...
No. I want you to stay.
If I can be of any help.
Oh, you have helped already. You have brought music back into my home. I had forgotten. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way.
To sing through the night like a God who is
Learning to pray, I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
pleased. He's asked me to stay on with the children.
Oh, you're staying on?
Until September. Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh, how nice. Well, when you return to the Abbey, think about us.
I'll pray for you.
I'm not German, I'm Austrian.
There's going to be an onslaught. I warn you, and everyone like you. And that goes for all.
It's much more pleasant inside. Baron Elberfeld, very nice to have you and the Baroness here again.
I hope she isn't ill.
Oh no, just a headache. I'm on my way up to get her right now. We'll meet you inside.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Oh, sir. Frau Schrader asked me to let you know she will join you in a few moments.
Thank you. You might see whether or not she would like this glass of brandy. I'm going to check on the other guests.
Oh, Kurt, I haven't danced the Ländler since I was a little girl.
Oh, come on, you remember it? Show me.
Kurt, I haven't danced since.
But you said left hand behind the back.
Yes, but first the boy and girl meet.
Yes.
And then they go for a little stroll.
No, Kurt. That's wrong. Let me show you. May I? Well, Kurt, that's how it's done.
Your face is all red.
Is it? I guess I'm just not very used to dancing.
Well, hello there.
Oh, it's good to see you, Frau Schrader.
I hope you're feeling better soon, Frau Schrader.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Kurt.
Hello, Uncle Max. We're having a party.
Good. Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here.
Oh, Max.
Elsa. Oh, without a doubt, you're the most beautiful corporation president in the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
Okay, Lord, you didn't think you could give a gala without me, did you?
Oh dear, now we have an odd man.
Odd, but charming.
Liesel, run and ask Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places. And I want to see Fräulein Maria.
Oh, 2 places?
We need another woman.
Oh, Liesel?
Oh, no, she's much too young. I'll ask Fräulein Maria.
Oh, you're not serious.
But of course.
She's a nursemaid.
I don't think of her that way.
Oh, I don't mind, but you're friends. You can't ask them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell him why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max, we can use you tonight.
Frau Schmidt, they're talking about you in there.
Come on, Georg. I've been dodging these people for an hour.
Brigitte, have you seen your father?
Oh, good evening, Fräulein Maria.
Oh, Herr Detweiler, it's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
So I knew it all along. Frau Schmidt never had a headache. She just wanted to get all the parties she was faking.
Oh, Brigitte, you shouldn't say things that you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her say to Father she'd been dodging these people.
Well, but that doesn't mean that she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like Frau Schrader.
Well, so I like her all right, but why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fräulein, Father's never going to marry her. Why he couldn't?
And why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Oh, now, Brigitte, that's just the kind of thing that we...
You must know that.
No, Brigitte, no.
Remember the other night when we were all sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song Father taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. But he never forgot the words. He just stopped singing to look at you.
Oh, Brigitte, no.
And the way that he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds.
No, Brigitte, no.
And the way that you looked at him just now when you were dancing. You were in love with him too.
One more dance, Gretel, and then to bed. Oh, Fräulein Maria. You're not going to have dinner with the children tonight. You're going to have dinner with us. Oh, it's been all arranged. You'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. Oh, and Maria. Wear the dress you wore the other night when we were all singing together. It was lovely.
Shall I announce dinner, Captain?
Oh, no, not yet. The children want to say goodnight.
No, Elsa, not here.
Please, Georg. The way they did it for me, it was so sweet.
Not in front of strangers.
Please, Georg. For me.
Presto changeo.
Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of playing from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, I'll be your saying goodnight. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, I'll be your saying adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen.
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
I leave and leave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye.
I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I flee, I fly. The sun
Dinner is served.
Elsa. They were extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria taught them how to do it.
Oh, I've been looking all over Austria for something for the festival, and I find it here.
Oh, Max, you cannot be serious.
A singing group of 7 children in one family.
Max, Girard didn't want the children to go tonight. I had to persuade him.
Then you have influence. You must talk to him.
Max?
Elsa, this is important for Austria, and it wouldn't do me any harm.
Maria is asked to see you. I know it's taken her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to see me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Do you know why they sent her back?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer.
I shall see her.
Maria.
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I have learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them that I was going, without even saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. Maria, why did you do this? Why did you leave?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before, and I knew I couldn't stay. I knew that here I would be away from it. Here I would be safe.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Well, Rosita said that I was, and that her father was in love with me, and then there he was, and we were both looking at each other, and Mother, I could hardly breathe, and then I knew I couldn't stay.
But Maria, do you like him?
Oh, yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
Well, if I did, I didn't know what I did, and that's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother, but I do know this. I am ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love between a man and woman is holy too. Do you remember the first time we talked? You told me about your father and mother. Were they happy?
Oh, yes, Mother, they were very happy.
And you were born of their happiness and of their love. And my child, you have a great capacity to love. But what you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I've pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
If you love this man, it doesn't mean that you love God less. You must go back. You must find
Oh,
out.
no, Mother, please don't ask me to do that. Please, just let me stay here.
Maria, our abbey's not used to shut out problems. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it.
Sing seriously. Liesel, give us the key.
Do, mi, so, do.
That was nice, very nice, except it was no good. Imagine you were on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
Any concert hall, maybe Carlsberg Concert Hall, but a concert hall full of people. Now, once more.
Do, mi, so, do.
Gretel, why don't you sing loudly?
I've got a sore finger.
Now you can sing loudly for Uncle Max. The night of the party sings so beautifully with such spirit. Let's try again.
Do, mi, so, do.
Oh, they wanted to sing for me, the little darlings. Well, they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fraulein Maria.
We do not need Fraulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But I've had experience with glee clubs.
Max, please. Now, what are we going to sing? Do,
a dear, a female dear,
But Fraulein Maria we started with.
We are not to mention Fraulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
Oh, that's just what I need. Is anybody using the car?
Now, what are you going to sing?
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
No, not that. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fraulein Maria?
Only the one she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to just leave us without even saying goodbye.
So Fraulein Maria is never coming back?
I don't think so, Friedrich.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Frau Schrader?
Yes. It was all arranged last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fraulein Maria was upset, she always used to sing that one song, remember?
Yes.
Okay, well, we should try it.
Raindrops on
Roses and whiskers on kittens, rough copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Why don't I feel better?
girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
Maria!
Winters that melt into springs.
These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
I'm so happy to see you, but I must find your father right away.
We'll go find him.
Gretel, how's your sore fingers?
You remember?
Liesel, are you all right?
I'm all right, Fraulein.
Many telegrams lately?
No, I'm gonna be happy to go back to boarding school.
Oh, Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I have so much to talk to you about.
We have so much to tell you, too.
You must have a great deal to tell me.
So I guess the most important thing is that Father's going to be married.
Married?
To Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, he just told us. He told us himself. We found him.
Liesel,
Come on, everyone. Maria, we'll be in the nursery.
you've come back?
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever. Without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
How could you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay.
Only until you can make arrangements for another governess.
Oh no, the children have missed you very much. Everybody's missed you very much. Nothing was the same when you were away. Everything was wrong.
But I don't think that...
Go up to the children now. We'll talk about it later. Maria, a new dress?
We have a new postulant.
I know I'm right, Max. Come on, we'll find and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, settle this for Max and me, won't you? About how far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? That's the property line.
You see,
I didn't argue about it.
I know. That's what makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Herr Detweiler, while you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you know who it was.
Thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we talking about?
Max, this isn't the first phone call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if others have?
Oh, let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria, and Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I'd like to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Well, you agree too.
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him his last rites. They asked him, do you renounce the devil in all of his works? And he said, at this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies.
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what might happen to you? To your property?
To your children?
To everyone close to you, to Elsa, to me.
Well, what will you do if they come?
What anyone with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
Oh, and you think it will?
Well, one thing is for sure, nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dim, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against the shark, what will a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith and your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is somersaulting all around the sky, and every time it turns another somersault, another day goes by, and there's no way to stop it. No, there's no way to stop it, and you can't stop it even if you try. So I'm not going to worry. No, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
While somersaulting at a cockeyed angle, we make a cockeyed circle round the sun. And when we've circled back to where we started from, another year has run. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it if the earth wants to roll around the sun. You're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one. That's you,
That's I,
and I,
And me, that all-absorbing character.
that fascinating creature.
that super special feature.
Me.
So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolve around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I.
And way to stop it,
No, there's no way to stop it, and I know though I cannot tell you why. Just as long as I'm living, just as long as I'm living, there'll be nothing else as wonderful as I. Nothing else as wonderful as I.
Me! On one thing alone we can agree. Each one is imparted to himself. But you can't save yourself by giving up. And you don't outwit a lion by putting your head
Your call from Berlin, sir.
in the lion's mouth.
I'll call them now.
You might as well take it now, Max.
Go! Go! Go!
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No! Not if you're willing to see things their way!
Well, you know, there's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. There's sunsets. I'm gonna miss them.
Captain! Oh, I beg your pardon.
Oh, Maria! Georg! You didn't tell me Maria's gonna be back! I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like me to ask you if they could take a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so that we can go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader, Captain. The children have told me that you're going to be married.
Oh, I'm afraid that the children are wrong. Gail, I need to pack my things if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children, they told me that you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Well, Sister Margareta said that when God shuts a door,
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
the Reverend Mother, she said that you have to look for your life.
Oftentimes when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. Then one day, one night, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes.
Maria, I look at you now and realize this is not something that has just happened. It's something I've known deep down inside for many weeks. You've known it too. What was it that told you?
Brigida, she said that when we were dancing that night.
She was quite right. That wasn't an ordinary dance, was it?
Well, I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you've grown up, isn't it?
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
Is it? Oh, it is different.
Your whole life is going to be different now, Maria. I'll give you anything you wish, take you anywhere you want to go.
But I don't want to go anywhere. All I could wish for is right here.
Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. For here you are standing there loving me, when I ought you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever good. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
You know, we should get those two together.
Who?
The Reverend Mother and Nikita. For here you are standing there lovingly, whether or not you should.
So somewhere in my youth
Or childhood,
I must have done something good.
nothing comes from nothing,
Nothing ever good. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
Maria, is there someone I should go to ask to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
Children! Children, everyone out here now! See here, Cultsburg Festival 1938. And look here, the Trapp family singers, here are all your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitta, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Now, Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Herr Detweiler, can you help me, please? The Gauleiter is here, and he's wondering why we're not flying the new flag.
Quiet!
I tried to explain.
Keep quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows when a man is on his honeymoon?
These are not the times to be joking. It's been 4 days since the onslaught, and this is the only house in the province not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
Do you mean the flag with the black spider on it?
Brigitta!
You permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, first secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was third secretary, and now I'm first secretary.
Good. Then you order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp would never order me to fly a flag.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain. Hard.
Hi.
Why was he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Is father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. Well, the thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now, Liesel, be sure to have all the children ready at 11.
Uncle Max, am I sure that this will be right with father?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitta, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway. All of you be ready at 11.
Fraulein Liesel, see what I have here?
That's father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
Oh, Liesel, they'll have such a lot to tell us. Let's not hurry about telling them anything. Georg, we weren't expecting you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Oh, children, we missed you very much.
What do you miss most?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
We missed hearing you telling each other to be quiet. We missed climbing up the stairs for you to tell you good night.
We missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we'll be singing at the Cultsburg Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max, are you responsible for this?
I was actually just waiting to talk to you about it, Georg.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
Now, Georg, I was very fortunate to enter them in the festival at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my family.
But the committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max, what did they say?
You never heard such praise.
Oh, Georg, did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy...
And for the festival, people come from all over the world.
It is out of the question.
But Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Austrians happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine?
Maria, he must pretend to work with these people. I admire the way he feels, but you must convince him. He has to compromise.
No, Max, no.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be any less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. If these children don't perform at the festival well, it would be a reflection on Austria, and it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now I know you love father, too.
I do, Liesel. I love him very much.
But how do you know for sure?
Well, I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love.
A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. Love isn't love till you give it away. When you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start.
There's a telegram for the captain.
Rolf, I'd like you to be my mother, my new mother.
Oh, Rolf, it's so nice to meet you finally.
I have a telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
Will you stay here with Lisa? I'll take it to him.
I'm under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
Well, I'm sure you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Silly, they're married now.
Oh, Franz, this telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp. Heil! Heil!
Rolf!
Even Franz.
Yes, even Franz, even me, even everybody in Nürnberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'd come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he better get out of this country. There are things today that happen to a man like that. He better get out quick. Cry all you want, but just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Oh, Liesel, don't cry.
How could he betray father like that?
Maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was warning him.
Liesel.
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I'd have to make a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission into their navy.
Oh. Well?
I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be exciting to have a ship under me again. What I mean is it would be a relief and a comfort to know that you and the children are safe. But it would also mean, oh please Maria, help me.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
You'll have to leave tonight now.
Not without my family. We can't just pack up and go. They'll be watching us now. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Excuse me, sir. Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. You didn't give us time.
We'll have to make time.
I'll bring him in, but we must be careful.
What's happening? This is what I was afraid of, Maria.
Max, stay with Georg. I need to find the children, quickly.
This way,
We can talk out here. Admiral von Schreiber, may I present to you Herr Detweiler? Max, I think you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business.
Captain Von Trapp. Telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I've just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
Captain Von Trapp just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record was very well memorized, Captain.
I am pleased to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind, in our Navy, we hold you in a very high regard. That explains why I'm here. Having no answer to our telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
That's very flattering, Admiral, but I've had no time to consider.
I am here to present you with your commission.
I'm deeply conscious of this honor, sir, but...
Your orders are to report immediately from the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present to you the Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
Madam?
What I meant, sir, is that we're all performing at the Karlsberg Festival Friday night. See, the Von Trapp family singers right here in the program.
It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture, sir.
Friday night? This is Wednesday. It's only a matter of 2 days. Might be possible. You can report to Bremerhaven by Monday.
Admiral.
Is there a telephone I can use?
Oh, yes, Admiral, this way. If there is any question, perhaps adding the weight of my voice.
It says here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers, and I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain. You, singing in a concert?
Herr Zeller, you may choose what to believe.
It doesn't say here what you're going to be singing. What are you going to be singing, Captain?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and hear us sing.
I'd like to hear you sing now! Sing what you're going to sing for the concert. Sing!
Oh, what dear, a female dear, ray a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself, or a long, long way to run. with jam and bread, with jam and bread, tea 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 with jam and bread, jam and bread, tea with jam and bread. With A, B, C, D, E, F, G, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, with jam and bread, with jam and bread, la, 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 tea with jam and bread, with jam and bread, with jam and bread.
Every morning you greet me, small and bright, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, every morning.
Small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me.
Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Well, now, just a moment. I have an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion. Although we do not know what the conclusion is going to be, the judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision. And while we are waiting, I think we should have an encore. It seems this may be the last opportunity the Von Trapp family has to sing together for a long, long time. I've just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately following this concert to assume his new command of the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of high honor has arrived to escort the captain directly from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp again.
There's a sad sort of clanging from one clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. We hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 till your anger and
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We will begin with the third award. For this, the judges have named the trio of the Sagabond of Hervagen. Our second award is presented to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And our first prize, the highest musical honor in all of Oates Mark, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp.
The Von Trapps have escaped.
Play something.
They only have 5 more rooms to search. It shouldn't be long now.
How many of them are there?
I counted 8 soldiers and an officer.
We didn't know we put the Abbey in this danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the 3rd time they've searched the Abbey.
Look, there!
That's why we put you out here in the garden. They always search the inside, never the outside.
Is this God's house?
Yes, darling.
We all must be very, very quiet now. We'll let you know when they've all gone.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling. We have a long car ride ahead of us.
Russel, let's all stay very close to each other.
Lieutenant! No one out here, sir.
All right, come along.
Thank God.
They've gone.
Reverend Mother, we're sorry we put the Abbey in this kind of danger.
We can never thank you.
Once it's safe, we'll start. We hid our car deep in the woods.
The car will do no good. They've left a guard in front of the gate.
And I've been listening to all the wireless. All the roads been blocked. The border's been closed.
I've always thought of these hills as my friends, standing there protecting us. But now it seems they have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know this garden as well as I know that mountain. So do you. And once we're over it, we're in Switzerland.
But the children.
We can help them.
We won't need help, Father.
You'll have help, for ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills will break forth before you into singing.